So what is going on, everybody? Check, check, check. Can you guys hear me? Check, check, check. Let's see what we got here. Tyler Forte already starting us off. Did you actually get it, or did you just have to reschedule like Drew did? Uh, Real sneak peek. Boom. So we did get it, which is awesome. I'm gonna have it. I'm literally just gonna unbox it today. Like the plan is, I want to be on here for 15 minutes because we got a lot of work to do on what we're gonna review. But just want to unbox it, give you my first impressions on what it looks like. I got the the 2018 iPad Pro right here, so we'll do a little like size comparison real quick in terms of thickness, and then kind of go from there. And then we'll whatever questions you guys have, I'm gonna start writing some down uh, for like the reviews moving forward because there's a lot of stuff that we got to mention with this iPad Pro to see if it is actually worth that $1,100 price point, especially if you're coming from an already Gen 3 or Gen 4 iPad Pro. So let's actually, how many people we got in here? We got 48 people. Let's see, once we get to 50, we'll switch the camera up and start unboxing this guy. Ooh. But yeah, so how's everybody doing? We go Isaac. He's excited for the new M1 iPad Pro. Dude, trust me, so am I. So am I. Let's see. Let me see if I can say this name. Kamaljit. He says, "Oh, amazing! I love the idea of a live stream sharing with us. Thanks, Fernando. Anytime. I mean, that's kind of why I wanted to do it." Oh man. Wait. This guy. Oh, really? Nah, he's just kidding. Nikias, you're the man. Go follow this guy. I'm telling you, his iMac review intro, one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life. I had like chills. I commented on his video that I watched like 3 different times. So let's see who else we got in here. And you guys are coming in. Calling from South Africa. What's up? From down under. That's awesome. I've never been there. I wish I could go. Let's see. Ariva, I honestly prefer last year's packaging over this one. The pictures and the color of the font aren't as appealing, at least to me. All right, so how many people? We got 66 people. Okay. Hey, Corey. Yeah, no, I got to go to a BMAC live stream pretty soon. I honestly enjoy his live streams, all the Amazon stuff. Let's see who else we got. Arthur, do you watch iJustine? I don't, not like as religiously as other people, but I have seen some of her videos. I know that she's like one of the number one tech YouTubers out there. So I got to add her to the list more. From South Australia, of Intuitive. What's up, man? One of the OG Twitter followers for sure. Oh, wow. Okay, we got 75 people. So let's switch. We can either do this view or a little side by side. What do you guys think? Side by side, just this view. Let's get some answers. You guys want my reaction, or do you guys just want to see what the iPad looks like? Let's see. One more time. Let's get some comments saying which one you guys prefer. Ooh, Greeniest Genius. Hello from London. My wife and I were supposed to get married in London in June of 2020, but pandemic. So you know how it is. But anyway, all right. So side by side it is. Cool. So hopefully you guys can see a decent amount of it over here. I've actually never done a double camera, so sorry if the angle's kind of weird. But let's crack it open. Let's go. All right. Classic Apple opening. What else we got? Let's see. Ooh, hello. All right. Let's try to do this one. Okay. Where's it at? Boom. So here it is. That is the 2021 M1 iPad Pro in all its glory. Again, base model. Let's see what we got here. Lesson Guard Tom, what's up? Super chat. I love that. Let's do a little applause for the super chat. Shout out to you guys for sure. So, but yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, so this is the box itself. Pretty normal aside from the actual screen up here. But let's do it. So again, the model that I got, if you guys can see, 128 gig, base model, just Wi-Fi. So, and I got it in space gray. So let's do this. All right. Let me see if you guys can hear. Whoa, close one. All right, a little bit nervous, honestly. It's kind of crazy. Got a matte box, so it's not as shiny once you remove the plastic. Let's go. All right, before we open it, we got to answer one of these. All right, Ricardo. That's actually my middle name, my grandpa's name. Why 128 gigs? So the main reason I went with 128 is because supposedly LumaFusion is coming out with their 2.5 update, and you can work off of an external SSD. And then I have the 256 2018 iPad Pro, and I would say I've only filled up about 150 gigs, but 80% of that memory that's being taken up, or that hard drive that's being taken up, is all like redundant files of LumaFusion, which hopefully with an external SSD, which I have multiple of, we can kind of fix everything with that. And I'm not going to need to have all those redundant, save files and things like that on the iPad Pro. So that's what it is. And then it's Jane, why not cellular? Because I'm at home a lot. I'm on Wi-Fi all the time, and if I really need to grab data, I can just hotspot my iPhone very, very easily. So I figured, let me save the 200 bucks, save the 15, 20, $25 a month from T-Mobile. So, right, Riddell Enrique. Wow, that's my other grandpa's name, Enrique. But yeah, LumaFusion update would be amazing. So that's what I'm hoping for. And they're gonna have 3 different updates. The 2.5 is gonna be a free update, which gives you that ability to work off of an external SSD. But then there's gonna be 2 more updates, which are a little bit more towards like cinematography and things like that, which are gonna be like plugins or upgrades you have to purchase. Which, for me, I mean, for some people it's gonna be useful, but for me, the main thing is gonna be that external SSD support. All right. Okay, one last question before we actually pop this guy open. Isaac, he says, are you Latin? So I was born in Florida. Parents are from South America. So I guess 100% Hispanic, yeah. I do speak fluent Spanish too. But here we go. Okay. Wow. Let's see what else we got. So we're going to put this off to the side for now. Okay. It is a little bit heavier, a little bit heavier. So let's put this off to the side. Classic packaging, designed in California by Apple. Obviously, we got a charging brick. I think this is a 20 watter, right? 20 watts? Yeah, 20 watt if I can get that done. 20-watt brick, so no more 18. And then a lightning to lightning cable, or not lightning, a USB-C to USB-C cable. Hey, Brad with the super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you, Brad. Thank you so much. But and then let's see what stickers we get. It better come with stickers, right? Let's see. Yes, classic white stickers. So nothing crazy. All right. So again, I'm not gonna set it up on this video. I do want to turn it on for a split second, get this plastic off of it. So let's move this out of the way, bring this down, and then here we go. Like, it's crazy. This thing looks exactly like my 2018 iPad Pro. Exactly like it. So I don't know, man. Again, a lot of it is gonna be like I'm debating holding off doing like an in-depth review until iPadOS 15 Beta 1 comes out, because like this review, I can already sum up the review in like a sentence, which is like, if you already have, or like if you have an iPad Pro, this one's just gonna be faster than your other iPad Pro. So anything that you currently do on your iPad Pro will just be that much faster, right? Which, I don't know. So like when WWDC comes around, I want to be able to see a lot of things. I got to see A, what they're going to do with iPadOS 15. B, are they going to kind of separate and segregate the capabilities of iPadOS 15? Because now we have the M1 on this guy, but then we still have the A chips on the other ones. So like, will the 2018 iPad Pro get iPadOS 15, but like a lesser version of it? So I don't know. So basically, I want to see like what they can do for the M1 that's exclusive to the M1. That way you can recommend this over the other iPad Pros, right? So yes, I know, except the camera. Yes, except the camera. The camera's a little bit different. Andrew, what's up, my man? What cameras are you doing for the live stream? So my face is on the MacBook Air M1 Potato Cam, and then this one right here is my iPhone 11 Pro Max. Again, use the cameras you have around. That's what it is. So move this out of the way, and voila. Yeah, looks like a friggin' iPad, guys. So I'm gonna grab my other iPad Pro, put the pencil down. I might have to move my face so you guys can see the entire picture. But let's seal this up. Let's get my face out of here for 2 seconds. So this is what we got, right? Let's move this. There's a little bit of a glare, obviously, because I got a Paperlike screen protector on here. And I was actually thinking about doing a review on the Paperlike because I've had this for like 16 months on this iPad. So I think this would be a great like long-term review for all the people that think like Paperlike isn't as good as the other ones, which it's way better. But anyway, So this is what we're dealing with side by side. Obviously, the footprint is going to be exactly the same, right? They're both 12.9. Let's grab it side by side without scratching too much stuff. And again, this screen will never be this clean again. So side by side, I don't know. What can you guys tell? Is it a little bit thicker? Let's do it from the bottom so the camera bump doesn't get in the way. You can see the speakers, the speaker grill is a little bit different, right? So let's see a couple questions that you guys have. Do you prefer the silver, the space gray? The reason I have the silver is because I got mine during Amazon Prime Day, like 2, 3 years ago, and that was the only option they had for the Prime Day special. So I just went with silver and put a dbrand skin on the back, right? But I've always wanted a space gray one. That's just the color that I'm used to. But yeah, so this is, again, the thickness. And then in terms of weight, hold on. In terms of weight, this one is definitely, okay, let me take that back. It's not definitely heavier, but side by side, you can definitely tell a little bit of a difference, right? It's a little bit heavier here. So I can't really tell if it's thicker, honestly. Like, I don't really know. I don't know if you guys can tell. Is it thicker? It might be. I mean, I just see the speaker grill cutout is a little bit different. It might be a tiny bit thicker. Again, it's supposed to be 0.5 millimeters thicker. And there she goes. She's turning on for me regardless. So let's go back to the side by side here. Awesome. Let's see what other questions you guys have. Michelangelo's Tech. Hey, brother, keep up the great content. You inspired me to create a YouTube channel recently and run it off my iPad Pro. That's why I'm here. My biggest thing is use what you have around you. And this, like, literally, if I didn't have this iPad Pro, this channel wouldn't exist. So let's see what other questions you guys have up here. Let's see. Kevin Wright. I have the iPad Pro 2017, so looking forward to getting this 128 gig or 256. Again, it really depends on what your like storage is like. So I realized that out of my 256 gigabyte storage on the 2018 iPad Pro, that most of the data or the storage that I was taking up, I was taking up like 70% of it, so about 150, 160 gigs. But most of that was taken up by LumaFusion because again, they have like redundant backups of files, and basically a file when you edit on LumaFusion, it's saved like 3 different times on your iPad. So that's kind of annoying. But again, with LumaFusion going with the SSD or the external SSD support, being able to work off of that solely, that's going to be awesome. Okay, perfect. Let's see what else we got. So this guy's already kind of turning on. Again, I'm not going to set it up. The last thing I'm going to do before we hop off this live stream, because again, I wanted to make it a little bit quick because I do want to start all the videos that are going on. So Rems, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So this is my Apple Pencil, put that to the side. Now this is the old, quote unquote, the old Magic Keyboard, right? It's supposed to be only for the Gen 3 and the Gen 4. So first off, it's going to be nice to fill the whole camera hole because again, I've had the older iPad for a while. But let's see. Let's put it on. Okay. So it works. Functionally, it works. Now, the million-dollar question, will it close flush? And I don't know. You guys tell me. Does it look flush to you? It looks pretty flush to me. I don't know. That looks flush to me. Oh, maybe a little bit of a break right there, but not even. That's just where the trackpad is. And again, I'm still going to put my paper like screen protector. I might get a dbrand skin this time around. I don't really know yet, but we'll see how it goes. But again, it seems to fit totally fine. Let's see if I can do one of these. It opens perfectly, you know? So again, I knew that it was going to fit. Like Apple could not have done that to us. So they basically just came out with one that's a little bit thicker. That's going to work with all of them. So again, even if there is a tiny gap, like I said with this one right here, this to me is not worth a $350 upgrade. No way. But all right, guys. So that's pretty much it. So again, let me know in the I guess in the comments or in the live stream or on Twitter or something, because I want to wait until WWDC to really put it through its paces and kind of do all the comparisons. Like for now, I'll do a lot of performance comparison testing with the 2018 and the 2021 iPad Pro to see if it's like worth it from a single task use. Because at the end of the day, like this iPad Pro is going to do the same thing that your 2018 iPad Pro could do, the 10.2 iPad can do. It's just a matter of how fast and how efficient you want that task to get done, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. But I might still do kind of like a 2 weeks later review before WWDC and kind of go from there. But that's it. I'm really excited to play with this thing. We'll see what it's like. My first test is probably going to be some LumaFusion testing and then also the screen. I haven't really taken a good look at the screen yet, and I want to take off the Paperlike screen protector from my other one to really compare the screens for you guys, because that is the biggest selling point on this guy. Like if you have a 2018 iPad Pro or pretty much any other iPad Pro, the only reason you would get this is if you need Thunderbolt and you need that screen. And 5G, I guess, if you really want 5G. But all right, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. This was awesome. Definitely going to do this more often because this is so cool to interact with you guys live. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.